Hey Frailers, well, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I'm still feeling pretty, yeah. But, nevertheless, we got a folk song of the week for you. And it was originally done in D, but I've changed it and put it in G to make things a little simpler. And this is a song called Galway Girl by Steve Earle. So, let's give it a whirl. Well, I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. And I knew right then I'd be taking the world on the Salt Hill prom with a Galway girl. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day. She asked me up to a flat downtown on the fine soft day. And I asked you friends, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue. So I took her hand and I gave her a whirl. And I lost my heart to a Galway girl. I woke up, I was all alone, with a broken heart and a ticket home. And I ask you now, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? And I traveled around, been all over this world. There ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. Okay, well that was a little rough, but nevertheless, this is how it goes. It's basically mostly in G, but it's... So I'm doing some little hammers and pull-offs here, so it's like the... And then it goes to C, back to G, and then it goes to D. So it's, well, I took a stroll down the old long walk of a day. I see. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft D. And I ask you, that goes to C. Ask your friends, what's a fella to do? Now here it's going to go to E minor, because her hair was black, and then to D, and her eyes were blue. Taking the world round the back to E minor, Salt Hill prom to D with a Galway girl. Now I try to do some little fill-ins here. It's the same pattern, but C, G to D, G. And sometimes you can do a so it would be on the G string, to C, And there were a couple of times when I actually, within G, I actually played a D7, which would be here, and then slid up. Anyway, so the chords are just, there's a G, C, G, and then right in the, because her hair was black, that's an E minor, and her eyes were blue. Back to G. And that's the whole song. So, why don't you give that a try? You can skip over some of the fancy hammer-ons and stuff and just keep it simple. You can just do it with I took his home on the old long walk, a day met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day and I ask you friends, what's a fella to do? 'Cause her hair was black and her eyes were blue, and I knew right then I'd be taking the world round the Salt Hill Pond with a Galway girl. You can play it just straightforward, frailing, but if you want to add some embellishments, or better yet, if you've got somebody you know who could play another instrument with you and do a little of the that would be great. Anyway, you have fun with that, and I will see you guys next week. Burp. Take care.